Today is day 2 of the Masters Tokyo tournament, and we have 2 matches today, NRG vs NAVI and DRX vs EG. Up first is NRG vs NAVI, and going into this one, I think NAVI were just barely the favorites, but it was going to go either way. This is also the first time Natus will be versing his former teammates, so that makes for a good storyline. The maps for this series are Ascent for NAVI, Lotus for NRG, and then Split as the decider. Looking at the team comments for Ascent, NRG have the usual, whereas NAVI are opting for a Fade instead of a Sova, and then a Cypher instead of a Killjoy. Here are some of the highlights for Ascent.
Anybody.
Finesse is pacey on this one, but by the time he shows up, the round may be over. Just Crashy's on A right now as the spike gets planted. Can he find the timing? Can he find the space? Position already betrayed. He swings around, gets the first, and that's well done. He's done the damage he was looking for, and now Crashy's, you're right, has joined the fray. A Prowler in his face.
And that actually spots both there because he shot his weapon.
Time is short. The swing up from Crashy's is there, and Crashy's gets both. But there is a Sugetsu on the prowl.
Hasn't happened this entire half this lurk.
His timing may be everything here. He has no idea. Never had a shot. The second shot delivered from Sugetsu. 4 on the round and 6 for Navi. A prime gaming flawless. Sam has been spotted. How bold does he get? Bit too bold, perhaps. Crashy's once again in a 1v3, looking to collide, and he does!
After that 1v3 from Crashy's, NRG never looked back and ended up taking Ascent 13-8. Stringing together so many rounds while attacking on this map is pretty unprecedented, but yeah, NRG win Navi's map pick. Now headed to Lotus for map 2, NRG are going for the Neon and Sky, while Navi have the Fade and Raze. These were the highlights for Lotus, but just know that NRG were winning this map 8-1 at one stage.
All 4 members of NRG, with the exception of Artis, tucked in the pin. Oh! Cena trying to find space, catch him by surprise, and he cannot. Pit's still up, Pit's still in play. Sam with 41 HP. Both players separated! Sugetsu finally taking him down.
They're giving up the pit though, going for mollies instead.
Both fire through, Artis with 2. He's gonna have to do it on his own. And with 2 bullets left,
to get half.
Flip runs dry, jumps up, tries to spot him! And Artis gets all 4!
Battle again, Victor's still with the op.
There's a lot more presence here though. It's a clash. Angel made the same play. Just on the other side of the wall. Victor walks into his death. This time Navi far more successful. Artis finding a blind one though, looking for the second to spam through the smokes. Leave Navi worse for wear. If I'm not mistaken,
they're grouped.
Oh, if I'm not mistaken too, it was a 3v2 again.
Yeah.
This
all
time,
up, they're re-clearing here.
They're so far up. As soon as the wall goes down, the kills will too. Angel with 3, Zipan gets the last, Navi at 10.
No nade combo though. C-Ned was over towards C.
Victor's there to greet Angel.
He's running in blind.
Left, they get the spike down, and you're right. Zipan not able to find any space either. Oh, Xiao do something here, or perhaps Sugetsu.
Spike's not down yet.
2v3, they've got to commit to the spike. Finesse! Almost able to hold it. How did he get it down? Artis left in a clutch, and Sugetsu with 4! No way!
So Navi pull off an insane comeback and win Lotus 14-12, and now NRG are on the back foot going into map 3. Looking at the agents here for Split, NRG once again have pretty much what you'd expect, whereas Navi have an Omen and a Killjoy. These rounds were some of the best from Split.
Attack off in the hands of Artis, and he gets 2. Cena showing up here and picking up the weapon that was dropped. Angel trying to deal with 2 members, dashing across the screen, flying across his face, and Victor the first to fall.
Oh, he's paranoid, no?
He has no idea. Whoa, he has no idea what to play from Angel.
A follow-up flash too, he could swing even further.
Houdiniing his way through that. But Finesse trading the kill back, and the spike's out. He's gonna try to find his way through, but I don't think he's expecting Zipan behind him.
Angel TP'd across too.
Surprise, it's a gift.
Angel's in time. Star's coming in right now. He needs to obscure his position until he can get a guaranteed kill. No more TPs to get out either. They should be aware. Is there a recall?
Crashies.
Come on. Woo.
Which feels like such a big ask given the spike has been planted for a little while. There's still a good bit of utility on the side of NRG. The flash being used there. Zipan trading back with one of his own, and Sam swings through and greets him. You mentioned mid was open, and that's where the spike is. Got a lot of space mid. They're contacting out onto the side. Angel.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
Finesse!
Finesse!
No
Where are you looking? is full blind.
2 wise men to 2 blind mice. Sugutsu and Xiao having to try to make a play out of this, and they cannot. Finesse with 3 on the round.
Xiao going for another save.
He's taking space, though. He's creeping up.
Scout destroyed.
We're about to find out real soon that that's not where the play is.
Oh
Victor
God,
once.
oh God. Ah, no, not
Oh,
again.
we've seen this twice! And now he's got the showstopper. Victor with a 3rd! In the face of the flash, satcheling to get away, not able to survive. But what a round from NRG!
Things got a little scary when NAVI won the first 4 rounds of the second half, but NRG eventually ended up taking split 13-6. This match delivered on the expectations, and it was refreshing to get another 3-map series in Tokyo. This means that NAVI dropped the elimination match and will verse EDG, whereas NRG will verse T1 for a spot straight into playoffs. Our second match of the day is DRX vs EG. DRX are definitely the favourites going into this one. They're infamous for starting off strong in international events, but if Vincere has a performance anything like yesterday, maybe that'll shake things up. The maps for this series are Fracture for EG, Ascent for DRX, and then Pearl as the decider. Looking at the agents here, only difference is a Fade for DRX and a Server for EG, which is uncommon on Fracture, but they normally manage to make it work. These rounds were the best from map 1.
Incredible work under pressure there from Marco. I love the idea from EG on the bonus round, but Jorgamo with 60 health has got to do it all.
Whoa, okay.
And he's brought it back just a little.
And he's aware as well of this. Potentially hearing the sound cue. He's caught Buzz out and he's forced it into a 1 versus 1 nade online. Lands the shot anyway. 4 in the round, it matters not. So a 3v4. A bit of spam again with the Phantom. Landing those shots. Lineups now being played from Buzz.
And here's the issue. Mako with Molly, with Orbital Strike. Look at how few DRX players have guns out ready to take fights. They're all playing the post-plant lineups.
The Orbital Strike has to be used for this lockdown. It has to be cleared out there, but again, the post-plants. Again, these deep lineups. Foxy9, what a shot to hit Boostio. Instantly returns the fire. They know where Mako is. That's absolutely disgusting. Diffuse starting to get stuck. That Nanoswarm's going to take some time to hit. That's half on the Diffuse already. It's bought them time. It's a critical one. Can Buzz still do it? Absolutely not.
They've got it.
Jump spot, a chance. Okay, all committed. 2 stacks was there. There's a dart at his back. The aftershock slowed to a crawl. Smoke dropped down as well. It's cut it all the way up. Another stun to supplement and swing through. Fight to be taken this way, that way. Evacuation and shots rattled off.
That is immaculate from EG. All right, can DRX pull something out here? The 7-round deficit would be so different.
Line Hells, an orbital strike! Oh, it's all combined. The nade as well. You try and get out of harm's reach.
No one even used a rifle.
Yep.
Now Giacomo's going to have a showstopper online.
Yeah, and here it is. Just a snowball. The ult's rotating behind Dice, though, not cleared. And Buzz, he does put that down. Mako, smoke to help out his teammate. Aftershock misses, doesn't clear it, in and out, weaving this way, that way. Buzz, can he get a little bit more? He can. Straight through. Jenny's watched for. Brings down 3. Doesn't find Demon 1, though. Before he can get any much else going, RB left alone to do the most. He's brought it to a 1-on-1, Nightfall. It's there. Dodge, though. Demon 1 not tagged by it. Spots it out. 35 seconds. This is to stay in the map. Demon 1.
30
This guy
seconds
really
left.
is the final boss. Don't want to be going up against him. Grabs the spike. Seconds left in the round. Take his time ever so slightly.
RB has been the clutch monster in Pacific this year.
Spike
Man
planted.
stuck. Where's the positioning? Where's it coming from? Demon 1 stuck into the corner. Peeks it wide, a jiggle, forces it. He knows where RB is. RB, pressure mounting. Can he do it? Wider face, wider swing. Really being tested, challenged this way, that way. Haunts up in 5, but really does he even have time to spare? He doesn't.
Evil Geniuses take Fracture very convincingly 13-5. The util usage was incredible and DRX simply weren't ready for them, and now we're heading to map 2. Looking at the team comps for Ascent, it's just going to be a mirror matchup with the standard double initiators of Sova and KO. This was an incredible map of Ascent. Here are some of the best rounds.
Attempt to reset with the Bulldog. Just spotting it. How is he grabbing the second with Mako down? It's now into a 2 versus 2. They still don't have the weapons for it, but anything's possible with Demon 1. You never know. Door has to be broken. Post-plant positioning. How did DRX want to play this? Doubled up. One towards Jenny, though. RB still holding for Tree. Slight gap in the play. Who takes first contact is Boostio. Spots it close. A wide swing and face. And Stax' head is ripped off. It's up to RB. He was a menace in map number 1. A tap onto it. Knows they're not sticking, but what a shot to land, man.
That's just a pre-fire.
Demon 1's already in here with a Guardian in hand. Dash also alive and active. Forwards into the site, close to the corner. He knew where Buzz was and he lands it. TP through, blind as anything. Spammable, swarms. Over the top was Foxy9. He was trying to help him out, but he's just delivered them a rifle.
Yep. Destructive. It could well be a 13-5. That's the level of momentum that EG have managed to generate.
Okay.
It's not going to hurt them. Now Buzz with a lockdown of his own, and Com has repositioned to try and anticipate that.
He's watching it. Lockdown's there. Buzz, he's low. Brought down.
I like this. Com isn't rushing it. He knows that there's going to be a second player here. This is just a game of chicken.
Navi waiting it. Lands it. Force it into a 1 versus 1. Necessary for DRX. Time is short. You can hear the spike ticking away. A tap onto it. Sticking it through now. Jiggling with the fire. A shot. Silence for RB. That is just spectacular. Shoring up the defenses. Trying to anchor it up. Players drop down onto lane here. Dart at the back. Spammable potentially. Over the top is Foxy9. Into the smoke. He expects it. 10 seconds remaining. This way, that way. Shorty's not enough. 7 seconds. There is time. Mako denied. He can't stop the defuse. And all the players watching. The position's there. It's a 1v2. It's a hard task of it. Beginning of this tournament. A bit of spam. Common wallbangs. He's got to force these fights out. Players are low, but Demon 1 never lacks the confidence. So eager to take the fight there. TPs abound.
What is going on?
It's all over the place, man. Anarchy. A wide swing from Mako. A wide face. So dangerous. Dropping down. Smoke at his feet. Demon 1 with the knives. All the way through. He lands the first. Into the way. Finds the second. Will it be the finisher? Flash through. RB will not be able to do it. EG are going to playoffs.
So Evil Geniuses get a huge upset over DRX, beating them on Ascent 13-9. Demon 1 really showed up this map, as you saw in some of those highlights. He had 7 first bloods and 0 first deaths on Ascent, and overall it's just insane to think that originally this team wasn't even going to make the regional playoffs in Americas, then they weren't even going to have Demon 1 play with them in Tokyo, and now they've just 2-0'd DRX and secured themselves a spot in playoffs.